Hello and welcome to a new stream. Today we are gonna play Blitz and also do some more Puzzle Rush, hoping to beat our record from last time of 25. But we are gonna begin with some Blitz, and I thought we could play a couple of 5+5 games today. So let's get started. I'm a bit under the weather today. I'm having a sore throat, but I'll try my best, and if my voice fails me, I guess I have to end the stream earlier than scheduled. But if everything goes according to plan, I will stream until 9 o'clock, so that's 3 hours from now, at least in my time zone. So I guess it's 3 hours from now in every time zone. That anything else would really surprise me. This is a bit thing with these queens are you don't really want to take anyone was, because you kind of help your opponent develop the bishop. And I think this situation is a bit annoying. So I'm considering going here. What worries me a bit about it is I don't really know this idea from before, so that might mean it's bad, but we'll see. This is of course one of the drawbacks, but I don't think we should mind too much. Just get a new piece into play, I guess. So playing with some increments, that can't be wrong. At least I'm not gonna flag. So I kind of like flagging opponents, so that's the drawback, I guess. If he takes here, should I take with queen or pawn? Let's take with queen for no particular reason. So this is actually my 1 week streaming anniversary. What's the word? Anniversary? I think so. But I guess that's not too much to celebrate. Should I just castle kingside to get rid of this annoying thing? I think I should. I could go up and kind of annoy him the same way if I want to. Yeah, that stops it. Maybe I should push here now, because either he must go here, or if he goes here I can mess up his pawns. Let's try that. I kind of like these pawns, but on the same side it's a bit hard to get my rooks out and this bishop. One idea is to go here, maybe try to trade off here, but I'm not sure I like that idea too much. Let's just go here maybe. I'm not all sure, but probably it's not that critical. Bishop here. It doesn't do that much, but okay, I don't really mind trading here, I think. Let's just get the rooks going. And should I go here? I don't really see the point. It would just block my bishop even more. Let's go here. Maybe. Threatening taking here, threatening here. This move solves it though. Or possibly this, but then I can trade. Which I think would have been good for me. But it doesn't allow me. But that doesn't really surprise me. Let's try maybe I'm not really sure if I want to push these pawns up the board somehow. I kind of want to go g5, but it's protected, so if so, I need to go h6 first. Let's just do that, just to keep some speed. Yeah. Knight back, or knight here. I guess it's actually some danger about going here. Maybe just h3 traps it. It looks like it. So I guess this is the way to go. It's at least it's safe. And that's of course important. So he also moves back. I think I'm gonna try to annoy this piece, though we might just trade it off at some point. So maybe a slightly weakened pawn structure, but it seems okay. I get some more central control. What's the plan of this guy? Maybe here, but seems pretty easy to stop. By, for instance, going king here. So not really sure I should worry about that at all. But we need to find some move at least. Let's go here just to see what happens next. I might go here, but I don't really know if there's any big point. So I have some development lead, I would say. But this bishop is kind of bad. So maybe I should try to, for instance, push here. Give this bishop some more squares. Another idea is, of course, try to push these pawns, get the bishop here. So another bishop is controlling here at the moment. Maybe ideas about going here, here. And if I could do all this at once, I would kind of force him to trade this guy, because if he moves it, I can take here, I guess. No, it's protected. No. This is also a bit annoying. Do I just lose material by pushing? I do. So I guess I'll just move this rook to the side to protect. The good thing, of course, about increment is, even though I'm down on time, it's not that critical. As long as I can get to an endgame where I can play quick moves. It was 5 plus 5, right? So yeah, I have 5 seconds on every move. That's not bad at all. Okay, should I trade? Not really sure. Maybe I should go here. Let's trade. Maybe push here. And what should I take back with? I don't think I want to take with the rook, because this might be a bit annoying. I could take here, of course, but I don't like that, I think. And also the pawn gives me a bad pawn structure. So that makes it just one piece left to consider. The bishop. Equal material, but I might have a slightly worse pawn structure, though they might give me slightly more central control. My rooks are in open files, or at least this is the F file is semi-open. And bishops, maybe his is slightly stronger by controlling these squares, but I don't think it's real critical. Okay. So how is this move? I think it's not that good for me actually. Maybe I should try to double the rooks in the e-file. It's a bit dangerous to disconnect the rooks though, but I don't think he can utilize it at the moment. So for instance here, yes I can actually take because it's check. Okay, pressure here, but that's not an issue. So I'm just gonna double. And now next move maybe go here. Because he can't take, because then I win his rook. Isn't this just a winning move now? Because he can't even protect, but because even if he goes here, I have 3 attackers against 2 defenders. And he just moves his king to a square where he can get easily back rank mated. I guess the idea must have been... he found a way out of it. I should have seen that one. So anyway, to follow up the attack? Or is it just gonna be a drawish bishop endgame now? Maybe go here. I'm not sure it's good. But let's try it at least and see. It can't be hopeless. But maybe bishop here. Maybe I could follow that up with just h5 threatening h4. I guess this also works out for him. I take, he takes with the king, and he has control over this situation. And I'm a bit scared to go into a pawn endgame here. Let's just keep the pressure for now and see what happens. He trades off some pieces, but I think I have the better rook now, but maybe, yeah, that's a good move, I guess. I'm just gonna go back, maybe go around threatening here. If I could have gotten my rook to his second rank, or yeah, then I would have been happy and maybe just winning. Okay, what's he's gonna do? Is he gonna go for this pawn? I guess I'm just gonna go here. But he might go here, maybe. Okay, he does that. Maybe that makes even more sense. Push it. If he goes here, I'm gonna go here. I'm kind of down playing on my increment now though, so... But it shouldn't be the worst position. But it is a bit scary. I think I'm just gonna go here. Maybe I should try to get my king even more active. Maybe I should... No, I can't push because rook takes. I'm really not sure. So if he checks, maybe rook. I'm not sure if I trade. I feel like I have slightly worse pawns, so I shouldn't do. And should I be happy with a draw here? I'm not sure about that either. It's... I guess if you just consider the position, I'm happy with a draw. But as I'm high rated, I do feel like I should try to win it. But if he goes back, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Should I take that pawn? I'm gonna do it. So if he takes with the pawn, I'm pretty happy. But he doesn't, of course. Let's go here. See. There are some threats, like maybe here, maybe even here, because it's threatening here, so I kind of need to go down with my king and make it less active. What about this move? I guess it's not so good because he can just go here. Oh, yeah, maybe this was bad. Maybe I should go here now. How is that position? I feel like I need to do it. I would have been too... Okay, maybe I could have gone for some checks, but... we could look at it afterwards. Let me check here. He kind of must go here to protect this pawn, I guess. Because if not, I can say I can also protect this pawn. So am I gonna go after this pawn? Or not? Can I go here? Let's try it, just because his king is so far up in the corner. It is a passed pawn, but it's also an isolated pawn, so it might... I'm not sure about this at all. Okay, I think maybe I should have gone here, but not sure. Let's go here. So he is gonna go after this guy. No, he's not, and I'm gonna go here. Probably I'm gonna sack this pawn to win these guys and try to win with this one. Maybe I should go here. Yeah, this is bad. I should have gone there, I think. Because now we get some passed pawns. I think that was a big blunder. I should have gone c4, and I could have maybe had a chance here. But now it's losing. Too bad. Bad start of the day, but it happens. It's just gonna take care and protect the final square. If he goes here, I'm just gonna resign. Not that it really helps, because I can't get my king over to one of these squares. King taking these squares and queen controlling here. So something went really wrong there. I'm actually just gonna take a quick look at the analysis, because it was quite interesting at some points. Let's see when we reach this rook endgame. So where is the evaluation here? I guess it must finish analyzing first. Or okay, it jumped back, but that's fine, I guess. So say here, this is a draw, but that's not too surprising. However, I think it's easier for him to play. He gets an advantage here. But I'm curious, if I for instance go here and he trades, how is that game? It's probably a draw. +5 for him. Yeah, this position. Okay, that's a blunder. So he can probably just trade and it's winning. No. What's the best move for him here? Rook f5. What? Oh no, yeah, that's what he did. He should have taken, it says. Okay. Fine. But what I should have done in this position is probably just check him, yeah. This should be holdable. It was kind of what the game turned into though, but Let's do another one. Hope to improve from the last game. Game aborted. Too bad. So are we gonna get a 4 knights game here? We are going into a Philidor actually. And when we meet a Philidor, we always hope for that trap. Taking here at some point, sacking the queen for this bishop. But it doesn't usually happen. Like that, he just stopped it immediately. So I'm gonna go here, because he could probably take here now. I take and it's a fork. But it's just gonna be equal material, and as he has already moved this pawn, he will kind of lose a tempo. And now I'm just gonna play e3. No, I'm actually gonna play h3 first, just to stop this, because it's a bit annoying when you have played the knight here and also the bishop out. And in addition, kind of block the bishop out by setting the pawns up like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna play a3. I kind of postponed this, but I don't think it's that much of an issue, as he has already played d6. Finally, d3. The idea behind a3 is of course knight here. I can hide the bishop at a2. So castling next move, probably. And now I need to find a new plan. Should the plan be f4 at some point, or should I just keep the f pawn here and go some other way about this position? Also, moves like knight d5 need to be considered, though it's usually not that good. This is always an interesting move. I can take, he takes, threaten my knight, I move the knight somewhere, followed by c5 I mean. But let's do it. Also it kind of opens up for f4. I could go here. I could go there. I think that's quite good. This is a bit tempting, threatening this pawn, but c5 stops that idea, so it's no real point. So this at least kind of makes him delay the c5 idea. Could happen next move, unless I go here. But I guess just rook b6 and need to move the bishop back. So f4 looks very natural, unless I kind of want to do something about this bishop first. I'm just gonna go f4. And now there are many ideas. g4, that's very aggressive. f5 is possible. e5 is also possible, I think, but not that tempting to me. I'm gonna go f5, I think. And I don't think I'll play g4, at least not yet. What to do about this bishop though? Should we put it here? I guess there's only 2 squares available at the moment, not losing it, but we could of course play the queen somewhere here, or for instance bishop here, queen here, and then finally get the bishop here. So it doesn't really work out yet because he has 2 pieces defending it actually. I don't want to let him take and mess up my pawns, but I could just take myself. I think I'm gonna do that. Or do I want to keep this bishop and go back here? Let's do that actually, because if I'm going for a big pawn attack, this bishop is pretty good actually. And he has some trouble with his bishop, so I think this was pretty clear. This was the way to go. That move is a bit annoying, but I could maybe just go e5. Now this bishop is pretty bad though, so I could take and trade off, but I think this is the most aggressive way. Of course, these pawns may get weak, but let's hope they won't. Maybe queen here. Because I'm very happy with him taking. That's just gonna help me. Let's try it. So we could play h6 for instance, but I don't think that's too good. And there are some issues maybe for him in the defense. I think the best thing I can hope for now is like bishop back, letting me keep this bishop, which also can become a good piece for my upcoming attack. If I'm gonna guess, I guess he's gonna take my bishop. Of course, the absolute best I can hope for is he just does something different. Not protecting this guy, but it does. Okay, now I can create a passed pawn if I want to. That looks very tempting. Other ideas is to take here and he takes back, and then I also get the passed pawn, but I think maybe just e6 looks very tempting. Maybe there were even better ideas here, like taking this pawn. That looked very powerful, because he can take back with, say, the queen, because then I win a piece here. So what he must do was take back with this pawn, but then maybe h4 with a pin, winning a piece. But I didn't consider it in time. What to do about this? I guess I don't need to do too much about it. Maybe I should take here now. He takes back and then I can get a rook behind my passed pawn. The bad thing is I'm not sure I want to get this pawn over here. But I'm just gonna do it, because if not I need to... I mean, it would be so much slower to get this rook here done. Now I'm threatening this move. There are ways to stop it though, but he also must keep protecting this pawn. But queen here maybe, or rook to the side. That seems like two ways to stop it for now. This pawn is hanging. Has it been hanging for a long time? Kind of. Should I just take it? I think so. I think this position looks promising, but it is a bit annoying, as I think I could have won a piece earlier there, and I just didn't consider it before doing the move. We can have a look at it after the game though. Maybe take here now. Also, I don't think it works now, but I need to consider f6 at different points. Maybe I don't really want to open up for this guy and also this file toward my queen. But I need to get this one out. So maybe just go here. Try to get the bishop out here somehow. But now I need to move the queen somewhere. Let's see, is it threatening anything? I don't think so. Let's go here. I think. Threatening this guy. That's something he might miss, but he didn't. I still have this pawn protected, so I can go here now. He is a bit cramped, but we'll see. Not clear yet. I don't think he can sack in any good way, so let's just go bishop here. Very important to keep protecting this rook so at no point he can go taking here and having something down here. He goes for it. That does not seem to work to me. Well, it depends of course on the definition of working. Maybe I just consider my pawns so dangerous he wanted to give up the bishop for it. Could have taken here too, but this looks very good. I'm up a piece. And now it's a very easy win. So let's just use our passed pawn to win it. Yeah, let's just go here and then get the king. So we're gonna get the win here, which is of course very good and correcting the mistake from the first game mode. There we get it. He wants a rematch, and that we can do. This is always a bit scary, but okay. He went for something different. I'm not sure how to play it though. Not sure at all. Let's go c6. I want to play here, but maybe e5 is annoying. The most dangerous line is of course this. I think it's called Danish Gambit or something. Okay, kind of goes for it. Just not really. Or maybe it's just another move order. I'm not sure. Okay, so we create some threats down here. Maybe I need to go queen out. Maybe I should have thought more about this. But let's go queen here. I'm really not sure. I kind of don't want to go queen here to stop this guy from getting out, but the drawback is I can't go here now either, because then there's no protection anymore. Let's try to get our knight out at least while we can. He has given up one pawn, but that's not too much for this pretty significant initiative, I would say. Maybe knight here, and if he doesn't stop it, knight here. Getting rid of his bishop. Or maybe I need to consider castling queen side. I'm just gonna go here, but he can mess up my king side now if he wants to. We'll see what happens. Threatening to win my queen with a big fork. I can't stop it though, maybe by going bishop here for instance. Still considering this move next time. Looks to be working. If I can like get out of this, still being a pawn up, of course, it's probably gonna be going well in the end. The good thing about the knight being here for me is that he blocks the threats down here. So of course I don't feel I can leave it unprotected just yet, because it's just a discovery away from being a threat once again. This move though is gonna stop that. But he stops my ID. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised about that though. And once again, does he threaten, for instance, going queen takes, bishop takes, knight takes? That's gonna win him a pawn if I counted this correctly. So I might go knight here maybe. If he moves his bishop, he threatens to take here. But then I guess I could play h6, stopping that. I guess he wants to move his bishop, but can't be all sure either. Can I do something more active? I don't really see it. But maybe I don't really need to. If I can just get out of this attack alive, it might work out after that. Bishop back, so then this move. Bad thing is it weakens the d6 pawn a bit, but I think it's okay. So where is he gonna move his knight? There are some options here, here, or here. Seems like those. I might consider, depending on what he plays, going here. The idea is to open up this discovery, but it doesn't really seem to work yet, because what I could do with the knight was to check here or here. But as long as the queen has control over these squares, he can just take it. But if he moves his knight here, that might change stuff. This is a very interesting move though. So I could take, and he takes. I take. He takes here and wins back a pawn. As soon as I also take here, I need to just watch out for bishop here winning my queen, but he's a couple of moves away from achieving that. The best thing now would of course be if I can move the knight away with some threat, so I could just take here afterwards. But I don't really see that threat anywhere. Also, if I actually move the knight, he might have some ideas about taking here again. So I'm just gonna take this one. And he takes here. Can I improve? Maybe if I take here, of course, then I have this protected. That might be one idea. Actually, I feel like that's so scary, because opening up this line, maybe for the rook and other dangerous stuff. So I think this is safer, even though I did miscalculate something though, because I'm up 2 pawns now, so I'm still gonna be up a pawn even if it took. Now it threatens going here, so I need to stop that. That's very important. I think maybe just go here. Or maybe I should go queen to the side. Or queen down. Threatening maybe checking here or here. And if he checks me, I'm just gonna go bishop here. But then this hanging maybe. So not if he has his bishop here. Let's try that. He might take care of the queen though. That looks a bit scary. But not by any concrete threats. Just very powerful queen close to my uncastled king. I have quite a few protectors though. If it does that, I might consider giving one of these checks, but I don't really know if they will do too much. Oh, I can't of course go here, but okay, then I think bishop here is the move. He takes, I take with the queen, and I will once again protect this square. He can take here though with one of these pieces. If he allows me, I might actually consider just taking first or pushing. He takes. But there are no follow-up threats as far as I see. And he doesn't even threaten checking me now. Unless I'm missing something. So maybe just rook here. Maybe I should have castled queenside. Hi Miss Holly, how are you? Okay, just bringing in another piece. I could go here. I actually didn't notice you wrote hi in Norwegian, but that's very good. I am also good, thank you. How's the Norwegian going? Apparently it's going good, as you wrote in Norwegian. So I guess to say hello in some language is not well, I guess it's the first you learn in most languages. Should we castle? Let's castle here actually. And now we might try to double the rooks in the c5. Still up a pawn. A bit low on time, but with the 5-second increment it should be okay. It's a bit scary leaving this square, actually, because he has some pressure down here. I guess as long as the queen also protects. So knight here might be a bit scary. But that was my plan, so should I abandon it? I don't like my position. Let's go bishop here. Stopping the knight from getting here at least. Just keep practicing and they will stick around after a while. The words, that is. Exams are important too. Yeah, this is a bit... I don't like this too much. Let's go here, just to get out of this kind of pin. So I guess he could take here, at least if my rook wasn't there. So... I wish I had some more time. Because he can make a lot of threats, like that move for instance. It's scary stuff. He's gonna go here, of course. He's gonna threaten here, I missed that. But I can't really do anything about it because of this threat too. So let's just go here. He's gonna take with one of these pieces. That's obviously no good. If it okay takes with the knight, let's just go here. I don't really have time to look too much at it. Still equal material, but I have the worst position here with some trouble with my king, and I missed that too. That's no good, of course. Are there some tactics here? I'm gonna take here, just hoping. No, he has a discovery. I missed that. Then there's certainly no hope. If I could have taken here, maybe I could have somehow had a slight hope, but now it's pretty close to mate. I guess it's actually mate in 1, but he missed it, but it doesn't really help me at all. I'm down way too much material and I'm gonna resign it. So, not the best play so far today, but it can of course improve. This opening was really tricky though. Let's hope for another 4 knights. Actually, we didn't get a 4 knight earlier, we got a Philidor, but now it looks like a 4 knight. Though it's actually just a 3 knights, but this is not the best move because we can take here. If he takes, we have a fork winning back the material, getting a slightly better position, I would say. Even worse if he takes here. Still gonna end up with equal material, but we get a lot of central control and have a close to winning position already. He chooses the best option, so that's gonna be just a okay position. It's not like it's winning, but it's an advantage. If he takes, he should probably take, just to make sure he doesn't go down a pawn. There are some other moves too though. This is very creative. I can't take here because then he mates me. But what I can do is to take this bishop. And I think that's the way to go. Unless there are some even better stuff, like for instance knight here, threatening the queen. Threatening here maybe. And he doesn't have any threats at the moment, so knight here, what is he gonna do? He must move the queen. Where is that queen gonna go? It's just so tempting. And if it doesn't work, at least I learn it. So, it's a win-win. What's really important, of course, is that at some point I take one of these guys so I don't actually end up down material. I could go here. He still doesn't have a real threat, but maybe he threatens going here to again threaten here. Let's just keep it simple and play this move, I think. Oh, of course he can go here. That must be considered for sure. I think this is gonna be okay. If he takes, I need a queen to protect here, so I can't go queen here to stop the check, but I can play this bishop out, I guess. I don't want to go this bishop out because then he can take here. I think this should be okay. I still threaten going here, and right now we are equal material. How is he gonna stop this one though? He can't push it because I'm still gonna go here getting this fork. That's of course a way, but now we can't castle. Any way to really exploit this position. I of course want to do something about this bishop, but then he can take here. So what should I do? Maybe like just queen right up to the middle. I'm not sure if a queen trade is good for me though. And also then he can take here. No, that's not a good move. Hanging the queen. We should try to avoid hanging the queen if we can. Let's go here. So maybe he goes knight here, then I guess I take, and I guess he will take back, because if he, let's say, he takes here, yeah, if he takes here, I just castle queenside and the rooks are connected and protecting each other, so I'll be up a piece for a pawn, I think. Is it anything better here? Really see it. But if it takes the bishop, no, I guess the queen protects here, the bishop protects here. This pawn is protected, this pawn is protected. Though I can't castle queenside because then he can take there. There should be some way to attack him. This move looks tempting, but pawn pushes. I don't think any sacrifices work because he can take with the knight. If he had to take with the pawn, didn't have this knight, then it would kind of work. Taking here in the end, giving a fork. But and yeah, what about bishop here, threatening to take here? Maybe that could work. And that bishop is protected by the knight. But I'm not sure it works, and it looks very scary. It could easily be a losing move. But let's do it, because worst case we get a spectacular king sack from me. And best case, he is sacking his king. Kind of odd how these pieces protect each other in some kind of circle. So what I'm a bit worried about is he pushes here, because if I move this knight then this guy is hanging. So if he pushes, I think I'm just gonna check here with the bishop. He must move his king to the side, and then I hope to be able to mate him somehow. Maybe queen here, giving a check. It looks actually like it's gonna be a mate. But it might be something I miss. Okay. That does not seem like a very good move, but I'm not sure. I can take here. That's one way to go about this. Another option is to just take here. Actually, I missed something essential. Of course, this knight doesn't need to protect his bishop because the queen does it. But it doesn't really matter. That's just a bonus. I can take here, and if king takes, the king seems to be in some trouble at least. But let's just take here. This is forced. And now take here maybe. The other option is... No, it doesn't really seem to work to like get another piece threatening here to give a mate, because then the queen could take the knight. I can check here, but I might want to just check with the queen. Probably king here. No, that's not gonna work out, because then check. Yeah, that was a better move, I think. It would have been mate if he did what I first suggested. I could... Oh, I am very much down on time. Let's just take... I think... I felt like I had a good attack. Now it's nothing, but I'm up a pawn and... I think this is a position where I can play pretty quickly. Oh, I should have just have gone here. That's of course the bad thing about being down on time. You don't really have time to consider anything. Let's go here to protect this pawn, mainly. Next move, maybe rook here, getting the rook somewhere here. This fourth rank is very open, so can't be too bad to have a piece there. Not sure. I'm just gonna take, even though we get his bishop out and rook actually. Maybe doubling the rook, so if he moves the bishop away, we might have some threats taking here. Do we have a good discovery next move? It's not like it's mate taking here either, so yeah, and he protects it. Not really sure what to do. I'm going here, but he can easily protect it, so just push it, for instance. I should have spent my time better. It's no real point, but threatening this pawn, he might just push that one as well. Let's go back. Can go c4, but is it any point? I think my pieces are pretty well protected though. No, it looked better when I had a lot of time. Still up a pawn, so... And I'm not afraid of flagging, but of course I could miss something as I need to move pretty fast, and also I don't really have any plan. There are several ideas here. I could maybe move my king somewhere, push my pawns, but it's a bit tough to evaluate the critical lines or the critical moves, which you can't easily take back when you are so low on time. I threaten here, but he can just move his bishop, though there's nowhere to move the bishop. Maybe I'm winning this pawn, because this rook can't protect. Is it some dangerous discovery though? Maybe he can go here after I have taken. Let's just try it. Now, here. What should I do with this rook now? Maybe go all the way up here, trying to annoy his king a bit. So I didn't win a pawn after all, but I got a trade of a pair of pawns. I could go here, trade of these guys maybe. Not sure if I want to. He might get some pressure against this pawn. That's of course not ideal, but we'll see what happens here. Here, so I get to trade off a pair of rooks if I want to. Let's just do it. Less pieces, more control. And, no plan about that behind that move, really. Is this move winning the piece? Looks like that to me. King back traps the bishop, and now I'm up a full piece. I don't want to get his rook into the second rank. But how is this? Any tricks? Not really, I think. Shouldn't be too hard, but he has a passed pawn, of course. Is this annoying? Maybe. Gets his rook here or something. Now he has two connected passers though, so maybe that was not the best way to go, but I just take here. Should I sack here? Is that winning? I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think it's winning now. I think it's winning. Two pawns are usually winning. The only issue is my king is so far away. Oh, maybe not. Yes, now I think it's winning again. Because if I can just protect the last pawn, he can't even take it. Because it's gonna end up with me being one pawn up. And that's gonna be a passed pawn he can never catch up with. Because his king is gonna be behind it. It might not have been the easiest way to win it though. And of course, if at some point I can just trade off the rooks, it's easily won. 2 pawns against no pawns. I guess I'm gonna try to get just the king behind it. It's gonna be a bit tough to win this, but it should be very achievable with 5 seconds increment per move. He hasn't found any good ways of stopping it so far. And at the moment there's nothing really he can do. So I can just suddenly blunder this and not be winning. Then I guess I have to like blunder my rook or something like that. I guess now that my king protects, if he just like stands passive here, I must get my rook. Maybe actually rook here, threatening mate. That's one idea. He could stop it with rook there though. Now he's threatening to go here. No rush, we can just go here for now. We might have to find some better plan though. But for now, let's go here. It's still gonna be one if he trades, because he can take here, but this pawn is gonna just run away. But yeah, it might not have been so precise because of this. Yes, I now need to go back here. If I could just like get his king up away from my pawns, I think I would have some idea of how to win it. But how am I gonna do this now? Has he somehow managed to save it? If he just likes keep going at this row, I can't get my king out. At least not in an easy way. And if I give up one of my pawns, it's probably gonna be a draw. He offered me a draw, but I'm not gonna take the draw at least. Let's actually just go back here so we can see the board a bit. larger. What did I just blunder? That was really bad. I just didn't pay attention there. Now it's gonna be a draw. What happened? What's... Yeah, I just forgot about it. I should have gone here, of course. Too bad. There are, of course, still winning chances, but if he knows how to play it, it's gonna be fairly easy to draw it for him, I think. He's threatening to go here, and then it's gonna be very hard to win. Can we go here? Ooh, I must not lose it on time at least. I think it's a draw if he just checks me. But if he goes here, I can mate him, or at least almost mate him. But if he just... yeah, okay, now he's even gonna win my pawn. Let's just go here. No, that was not good endgame. But that kind of sums up the whole day. Not good play, and especially bad endgames. But at least we didn't lose it, so that's something. If anyone watching wants to play me, you can send me an invitation when I am done with a game. You think you're getting better at chess from watching streams? Maybe it's weird, I'm not sure. It makes sense, of course, that you learn something from watching, but I'm not sure it's the most efficient way of learning. But I don't know really what that is either. Maybe analyzing games. I think that's really valuable. So I should do that more. But it's fun to just start the next game too. But maybe also to analyze other people's games are good. And you learn a lot from it. I guess also like reading chess books is a good way to improve, but there's a lot of bad chess books out there, I think. That's at least my assessment of it. There are some good books, but they could be a bit hard to find. Also, what I don't like about most chess books is there's so many, like you have these long position notations, which doesn't make much sense if you don't have a board in front of you, so you can't read it like a normal book. You must have a board in front of you, at least if you're not. I mean, if you're really high leveled, you might be able to take it all in your head, but I'm not there. This position is a bit odd, but it looks okay for me. He has an isolated pawn. It's of course natural for me to try to take that one, but he is able to protect it. For now at least. I kind of want to go here, but not with the bishop here being threatened, because then I guess an isolated pawn. Let's just play a quiet move, though it's probably not the best. Okay, do I want to take his rook? Probably not. I could also go knight here, followed by knight here, or even knight here. Let's do that. Not good with a knight on the edge, but it's not gonna stay there for long. Good thing is my sword trout seems a little better, so I think I'm gonna be able to stream for another 2 hours almost. So it stops me from going here, but I could go here. Takes. Knight here or knight here at some point. Both threaten this one. Here it can be traded off. I take here. I mean, he just gets a new knight there, so the only question is really which of these pieces are best. Because this one I can't really do anything about since he just gets a copy there. Let's at least wait a little bit and we'll see. Hello, True Shinobi, how are you? Thumbs up. Okay, he threatens here. And good. Maybe just go here. Yeah, let's beat him up. I can go here, but then this pawn might get a bit weakened, so he threatens winning my queen by going here with this discovery. So we should probably not allow him to do that. Let's move the bishop back here, maybe. That's annoying. Though I don't really mind him taking here as I take back here, so the main threat is taking here. Maybe time has come for b4, so queen a4 threatening here, also threatening here. He can't of course take here with the queen, because even though he has enough material, he can't take with the queen first. That's just not a good deal. So maybe just b3. Does it work? I think this structure is a bit odd. The good thing about it is, of course, I can push with whichever pawn I want, whenever I want. But that I didn't think about in this variation. You could play against me next, Holly. Just send me an invitation when this game is over. For some Blitz time control, but the exact time control you can choose. Not sure. The plan about beating this guy up does not seem to be going so well. I can't take here. Let's just do it. He can take here. Maybe I can check him. In lack of anything better, a check can't be that bad. But he's threatening here. He might go rook here. If so, should I trade? If he couldn't take back with the knights, Okay, it does something different. Any tricks? I am protecting this one at least. I kind of want to go like checking him here though, because that's actually mate, isn't it? If I could move twice in a row now and get here, I think it's mate, because bishop takes it, controls here and rook here. So could try it. There's probably plenty of ways out of it though. He can give a check, but I'm just gonna get away, so that's not too critical. That's one way of stopping it, also threatening my rook. Maybe I should just go here. Looks pretty bad anyways. Hello Lita, how are you? Check. Rook protects here. If he moves his queen, I could take here, but not when he moves there. Unfortunately, no good discovery checks winning the queen. Oh, does this work? King takes, check, winning the queen. If it works, it's pretty brilliant. I'm not gonna be of much material anyway, but with a queen up. And very important, if he checks now, getting a discovery back, I can take back with the queen on both squares. So to be honest, I did not see that when I just did the tactic, so that was luck. But I guess I just shouldn't have said that, and you could also have been really impressed. I'm good too, Lita. Thank you. So I've left him in shock. He does not know what to do now. I'm only up material equal to 1 pawn though. And that's because... well, let's find a move first. Does he have any threats? Or can I just start going after his pawns? Checking here is natural, but I don't really know if it does too much. I could go here. I'm gonna do that. My rating is, well, right here, right now, 1584, but I haven't played very many games on this account yet. So let's just find the move, as I am a bit low on time. On my like my previous account, which I played on when I wasn't streaming, I guess I had Blitz, so like 1800, a bit more I think now. Go here, maybe. And in like classical feeder rating, I think I have 1688, but I haven't played a classical game in a while. Let's try to mate him somehow, as I don't really figure out how to pick up his pawns. It's not easy though, because this protects here, protects here, protects here, protects here, protects here. So all of these 5 pieces are like connected in some web where I can never take a piece without maybe here, without losing my queen. The way out of it might have been to play that move. But now I'm a bit stressed. But it's so easy for him to just blunder here. I think he must go here. Let's just give another check. It might not be too much, but I have much more control of the stats. Not mate, but it might be good. Or maybe not, because now I don't think I have any more checks. Let's go here and see. Like a streaming group. Oh, I'm very short on time. No! Okay. Summing up the day. I think I only have one win today. But at least we got a very cool tactic earlier. So instead of looking at the final position, let's relive that tactic one more time. Never put your queen into a pin. Giving up the rook just to put the king on a dark square. And then the discovery, and then winning the queen. Okay, that's fine, Holly. Sorry, let me just start a new game. So, what kind of group do you mean, Blitz? Let's play the petrol. I think this 5+5 gives me a fake illusion of having a lot of time, because I think I've been in worse time trouble today than I am when I play without increment. Let's just go back. I'm stronger than my playing, stronger than my play today. That I think is pretty accurate. Because today has not been... I mean, some of the play has been good, but the finishing off of the games has not been good. This position is finished developed. All my pieces are where I want them to be. Oh, not really, but not really sure how to continue about it. Let's just try to put the pieces at the best possible squares for now. At some point I might want to go here, just to like open up the position a bit. This move. What if he goes here at some point? I need some more space. This move might be the way to get it. I'm just gonna do it. So he has some options. He can take here, he can take here. It threatens mate in 2. So we should probably prioritize stopping that. Maybe just with pushing this pawn. Thank you, Lita. That's very nice. And have a good day. Hope to see you back here. I'll be streaming more tomorrow. Then we are gonna do Crazy House, and I haven't played Crazy House in years. Not that I played it much years ago either. But yeah, if you like my stream, please consider following. That would mean a lot. It threatens here. Maybe just king up. Thank you, Lita. And tell me if you start streaming too, and I can check out yours as well. I do want to get this knight out again at some point. Maybe just move it back here. Yeah. So at some in one way it's a bit of waste to just moving back and forth, but the advantage is of course we got some space, and now it's much easier to find some IDs. Like doubling the rooks is one ID. Maybe try to target one of these pawns. Maybe pushing here at some point. That move is, well, interesting. Let's call it that. Let's take queen here followed by rook here. Yeah, he takes some more space, and I need to find somewhere to put my knight. There are not very many squares I really want to go. Maybe we have to go here. Maybe he's gonna play knight here now. Should I go bishop here? Maybe trade off the bishops, ending up with a knight here. Or should I go knight here first? Now there's no point in considering that anymore. Let's put the rook here for now. We should try to stay above a minute at least until we reach the end game, so we don't get any unfortunate accidents like in last game. Okay. He is targeting this pin. He might also go down here trying to pick up some pawns. Not good. So he probably threatens to go here. I consider just moving knight here. It's a bit passive, but it kind of protects, and it might give me some space if I can trade off something here. Not really sure what to do if he goes here though. If I want to move the rook here just to protect, or even bishop here maybe. Yeah, let's take with the queen. Maybe next move try to get out of the pin into the side before he adds more pieces. Like if he went here I couldn't move the king away again, because then he was gonna win a piece. He's thinking. And I'm trying to save my voice. For now. Okay, what's the point of that move? Is he just gonna sack here or something? Bring even more pieces. It doesn't really seem to work, at least, as the queen is also protecting. It's a bit hard to figure out what I should do though. This bishop doesn't really have any good squares. This knight, not really sure. This knight can only go here, where it has no... I mean, there are maybe some ideas about going here, but it's way too slow, and also, is the knight really doing anything good here? Putting some pressure here, that's it. Maybe I should go here, try to trade off the queens. I'm not sure if that is good for me though, because his pieces will be more active. Maybe just queen here is a bit annoying. But is it any follow-up? I don't really see the follow-up, but it might make him panic a bit. Right now I'm playing 5+5, but if you want to invite me to something else, that's fine too. But like approximately that. 5+0 is fine, or 3+2, or 10+0. It's up to you. So he opens up the space in front of his king. Of course, he's coming at my king as well. And I have nowhere to check his... Oh! He just hung a piece. That's nice. But I'm not gonna celebrate too early in this game, as we saw what happened last time. Getting mated, being up a queen. I could sack here. Takes, and I also had the bishop. Just as these pieces are also cramped. So maybe it's worth giving up one of them. I'm just gonna do it. It might be a bit stupid when I'm up a piece just to give it away again. But I'm gonna win 2 pawns. So maybe I should take with the bishop. Let's take with the queen, because it's a bit scary if he gets his queen into my position. And now I really want to trade off queens. Can I go here? I think so. He can go here, but then I move king to the side, protecting this pawn. And knight protects here, king protects here. Okay, I'm happy to trade pieces, right? I'm just gonna do it. There might have been something better, but he threatens winning my queen, so I should stop that by going here, for instance. So I'm up 2 pawns. Ouch, that's not good. Is this the only move? If I had went there or there, he would have forked and won my queen. But this also looks pretty bad. But how is it really? Should I go here or here? Let's go here for now. I guess he could take up her pet if he wants to. So maybe he goes here, but then I bet I might be able to give him a per pet at least. What? Oh, that's a good move. Too bad. That was a good tactic though. What's going on today? Blunder after blunder. I am still 2 pawns up for the piece though, so it's not hopeless, but I don't want to push here and get more isolated pawns, because then his knight can just run around picking up all the guys. It is a bit hard now to find any way to continue. I guess I must go here. He's almost mated, but he has one move, and that's unfortunately enough. So maybe here. Maybe I should have run over here instead. I guess I'm gonna push here next move, if he allows me. Recapture there first. My goal is of course to trade off all his pawns, then it's gonna be a draw. Now if I push, he can check here, win this guy. So yeah, whatever. I just need to hope he doesn't see it. But should I take with the king then maybe? Even though I get some isolated pawns. Now we try to rush over, taking the last pawns. But it's probably not gonna work out. Maybe we can push here. Or maybe we shouldn't have done that. It doesn't seem to matter as we are going down once more today. But we have gotten used to that today, so. Now though, I'm starting to feel some kind of hope. Maybe this is a draw. He has some trouble defending these guys. That might have been a good way to do it though. Very annoying, he stops me from going here. If I should guess without calculating anything, I'm just gonna say this is a draw. Because I'm gonna pick up both these pawns. And then I'm actually the only one who can win it. That's probably not gonna happen. Now it's a draw. Unless there are... Now it is officially... Or not officially a draw, but... The only way I can get mated now is by like... trapping myself behind my own pawn. And I'm not even sure that's possible when it's not an... A or H pawn. Let's hope he panics and just doesn't figure out how to stop this guy. Shouldn't be too hard probably. But he has given me everything I could hope for. If I go here, he can fork and win the pawn, so that's not gonna work out. If I go here, he can just also go here. So it's not gonna be anything more than a draw, but considering the endgame we got, a draw must be something to be quite happy about. This is the move. He does not play that move. Not that it's decisive. If I go back, he can just go back, so instead let's go here. Try to make it as hard as possible for him. And now here. I'm not that surprised if I win this game now, because he has just made all the errors he can make. I could push, but he could sack. And that's gonna be a draw, so let's go here. Just not Now it's pretty easily drawn though. I can push and he takes. But that's... There are no other readies. Sack your rook. No, not your rook, your knight. I guess also, like, for instance, this move is a draw. He makes it as hard for himself as possible though. There is really no way. Let's just keep the hopes up, trying to get to this knight. Now it should be pretty easy for him. Maybe I should just take the queen and hope he wouldn't have sacked then either. If he goes back again, I'm gonna go here, just to see what happens. Of course, there's no risk for me. He can pick up all my pawns. I don't even need him to sack the knight. It's gonna be a draw. Now, he should probably just go here. Or that, that's also a good move. He goes here, and... he moves his king now. This is starting to get a bit silly, I guess. But he is not really proving he knows how to draw it. He can just sack his knight. But as he doesn't, why should I just help him? He knows he can sack the knight, but not directly on the pawn. I'm just gonna end it though. GG. So if you want to play Holly, or anyone else for that matter, send me an invitation now. So Holly has first priority. I guess that's what it's called in English too. So let's play this. This is fun. And now I never remember, should I take here or here? One of them are pretty good, the other is not so good. So if I take here, then bishop takes. But if I take here, then queen takes is a bit annoying, so I think this is the way to go. And now this. And if queen takes, that's fine. I guess I'm just gonna trade queens. If pawn takes, that's an isolated pawn. That might be a good move. Let's go here. And now this kind of looks like the main ideas of those kind of traps in the Alban counter gambit to just take here now. But I'm not really sure it's gonna work, because takes here. And now, because this knight, that's a very important difference. With the knight here, it's not possible to take this pawn because the queen is hanging. Now the rook is protecting it. So I guess that kind of stops the fun. So I'll just take. Should I just like develop my knight, castle, accepting this pawn will just go down? Or should I win a pawn, but for the cost of not castling? I think the sound thing to do is just accept this pawn is not gonna have a future in this game. And it's gonna be equal material. And if she wants to, she can castle now. She does, and then I think this is a very okay position for us both. but there are several ways to play it. So I want to go here, so it takes, kind of messes up the pawns. But it's not possible to take. Yes, it is possible to take. I thought the queen was hanging. It's not. So that, then it was not, or I mean, the main point of playing it was not any point of all. But it should still be okay. What to do with this bishop? Maybe here. Should I do it now? And is that even dangerous? I think it's okay. I have enough protection here with the two rooks. If the queen moves away, like somewhere random, it could have been a back rank mate. So not really, because of this move, but still really scary with the bishop coming here. Maybe winning a piece, but we don't really need to consider that because it did not happen. Okay, so I think I have a slightly worse position now with these pawns, but I think the computer evaluation is somewhere between. What was my plan here? For some reason I thought I now can move the rook here. That's not possible. That's just gonna be mate in 2. So maybe I should get the king going. At least these squares are all protected. And this. And this. So no real entry squares for the rook. So yeah, the computer evaluation. I'm gonna guess this is a 0.5 advantage for white. Though that is possible to hold. I hope. This move takes some space. I guess I go bishop here. Let's do it. But if there's a trade here, should I take with the king? Because I kind of want to play rook here. But I don't really want to take with the pawn, so I guess I'm gonna just take with the king. And then I need to consider, do I really want to go back and trade off the rooks? Do I even want to trade off the rooks? Maybe I should just get into the b file. So b3, and there's no real target in that line. Do I want to trade rooks? Hello again, Lita. Nice to have you back. So, say just I go here, king up, here, trades. I have the worst pawns, I have the worst king. Maybe I even have the worst knight. I'm just gonna say, no, that's not how you play chess. Activate knight, yes. I think you are right. Maybe f4 to stop knight here, but knight can go here. I'm not really sure what's the best. Don't trade, no. So now I like the knight here, kind of protecting these squares. Let's just go rook here for now. Okay, can I push? Knight takes, rook takes, and take here with a check. That should be an equal position. Of course, She doesn't need to take, but and now it's threatened again. So maybe king here. Any other good ideas? Let's go here. King no. So not move the king, or like king in Mr. King sack. I want to go here maybe, but it doesn't work out at the moment. No, your moves are good. That's... I'm not sure I agree today, but thank you. Exchange your knights, but if I go here, it's possible to take here. So I don't think it works out just yet. I might play rook here, but I'm not really sure it's able to stay there. How is that position? But I'm gonna try it, but yeah, I was a bit worried about this move and now getting here. I didn't want to say it as my opponent might just well be listening. But can the knight do anything here? I'm short on time. This square look very scary, but it might not do anything particular in practice. And now I threaten winning a pawn, or if she takes, I get a good pawn structure. That might be a better way to go, and it's kind of hard to consider these variations with such low time. Let's try to get... No, I need to protect here, of course. Let's go back for now. I guess I'm happy with a perpetual. Not a perpetual, but a threefold in this position. Now I'm not sure anymore. That looks scary. Can I go here? It looks scary, but I don't want to go down material. There's a lot of suggestions in chat I see from Blitz, but the time doesn't allow me to read them. It's not that easy for the knight to start attacking these pawns though. It's of course possible to go here, then I push, maybe... no, not here, because that's protected. Knight back. Now I can't do that, of course. Knight here, does that work? Maybe not. Maybe not. Back, if I don't want to drop this pawn. Maybe rook up here. I need to gamble a bit now. Just play the moves looking natural, just to get some more time. I'm happy with the trade, just to get some more control. Only way to protect this pawn is by going here, right? That looks a bit too passive, so maybe takes. This should be a draw, I hope. But of course, it's not easy. With the time. Let's see, we are equal material. I guess I'm gonna be able to win this pawn. But I'm a bit worried about my king side. I don't want to take that pawn, that's for sure. I'm not worried about the rook trade, because then I'm gonna get 2 passed pawns. Okay, take care. Pawn rushing coming up next. And also, okay, maybe go here first. Just to stop the rook from getting here. Let's threaten going here, maybe. Start pushing. I think there should be some way to win this for me, but it's not gonna get easy. And now, yeah, this is scary actually. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. And it's not gonna be easy to get this pawn final square. Any tricks here? I'm really not sure how to go about this position. Should I go here or should I just rush up here? I'm not sure. It's a very exciting endgame. So my rook could, of course, at some point do some kind of defensive job, but the problem is, of course, then I will drop this pawn. How is this gonna be? No, why did I do? Does it work? Well, I get a rook up, but these 3 pawns look really scary. I'm not sure if I can stop that. Should I go? I'm not sure I can even draw this one. And it, at least there might be some draw, but with little time it's gonna be hard to find. This is a draw, says Lita. Are you sure, or do you think so? King up, yes, we need to get both the king and the rook. So, of course, the way to lose this is if I need to sack the rook and he still has pawns left, because then that or those pawns might be winning, depending on where my king is and other stuff. It's a draw if I need to sack my rook for the last pawn. I don't feel like going here because he can just push, so I think I should just check him somehow. And the way to win it is, of course, if we can just get rid of all the pawns without sacking. And in practice, I think all of those cases are possible here. So maybe another check. I think this should be at least a draw for me now. So the question is, how far should I push it? Maybe king here. That looks very tempting. If I can get my king here, I kind of block both these pawns, and this pawn is of no danger by itself, as long as I can get my rook behind it. And that move, can't I just go here? Probably. I'm gonna guess king here, just giving up this pawn. Then I check here. But I think I should at least draw that. But I must not go here. That's gonna end bad because of the fork and I have little time. Let's just go here for now. You've drawn, bro. But do you think it was winning at some point? Or do you think it was a draw all along? It looked very good at some point. Now I think it looks good again, but I'm not sure. It's all about how the position looks. I'm not really able to calculate anything here. Check. I could just give some checks. I'm just gonna give a couple of checks to get some time to think about it. So king here. I'm gonna try that one. It might still be a draw though, but I'm not gonna lose it. Actually, I can by force win this pawn. What about going here? What is this? Takes, push, king, king. I think it's winning, if I calculated this correctly. King here, that's one. We need to analyze this a bit, because this was a really interesting endgame. And maybe it's even possible to learn something from it. This, on the other hand, is not the most interesting endgame. Just taking all space away from the king. GG, Holly, that was a very interesting game. And you played very well, I would say. We should definitely take a quick look at it. So I was not able to read all your messages, Lita, but do you think it was a draw most of the time, or do you think I had a winning position? Let's just look at the pawn endgame. So for instance, at this point it says it's actually winning for white. And yeah, it looked a bit scary. And it's still winning for white all this time. That's a blunder. Okay. I'm 22, Lita. That's a blunder. This is a draw. This is not a draw. Where should I go? King d5. I should move up. Maybe try to support this pawn. Okay. That makes some sense, but let's actually go a bit further until the point where now it's a draw, it says. Now it's winning for me. It's hard to play these positions. It's so little margin of error. So now it's winning. And was it ever drawn again? Seems to be winning from now on. But yeah, very interesting endgame. I think it was a bit above my level to fully understand that one. You recommended which move is this? Is it the king up move? I don't really care this move. My plan is to play some puzzle rushes in the end, but I think I'm gonna play 1 or 2 more Blitz games before that. Does anyone want to play me, or should I just start a new game? You want a rematch, Holly, or someone else wants to play? I'm just gonna play a quick 3-minute game. First, at least. And now I'm gonna be really focused and not give away too much time. Petro. Take care, that's fine. It's gonna take care. Here, stopping the threats against f7. Even earlier, okay. Yeah, but the idea of keying up, sure. Yeah, sure, just send me an invite to the rematch after I have won this game. Because this time I'm gonna be focused. But I'm just giving up material though. So, focus didn't help me at all. You will play me a few months later. Do you feel like you need to practice more before? Or do I need to practice more? So being focused didn't help at all. But I just made an opening blunder. Losing 2 pawns and for no reason. Petro is for boring players, maybe, but I don't really know enough theory for any other openings. So you need to learn me something then. Now I won back a pawn. You call this boring? Because what should I play instead of the Petro? And don't say the Sicilian. But this is going better than ever before in this game, because now I'm only down 1 pawn. Give me a suggestion of what to play. The thing about playing knight c6 instead of knight f6 is of course that there's so many openings to face. French, you call Petro boring, but you don't call French boring. I have an idea of going here, and if he moves I can win this guy. Thing about playing knight c6 instead of Petro is you need to learn so much different stuff. So you need to know what to do against the Rui Lopez and the Italian and the Scotch and whatever else there is. Did I go here? Let's go here instead. Your message was so long, Lita, I need to read it afterwards because because I am about to flag if I don't get my speed going. Not that it helps. How is this position? Can I go here? It threatens my bishop. Do I have time to save it? Maybe. You make the French interesting. That's true, we played the French on Monday. And well, it worked out for you. So I guess if you know what you do, it might become interesting. But I don't know what to do if I play the French. That game, the one on the French game on Monday. Somehow I'm up a pawn in a rook endgame. That's the magic of the Petro. I don't think I'm in losing danger here. I'm actually in some danger of winning and not being able to sack my king, like my username says. But I once again forgot there's no increment, so I'm probably gonna flag. We are abandoning our kingside, hoping to get something here. I'm just gonna take the draw just because of the time. He didn't want to, and he's gonna regret that. Because I'm in pre-mode now, even though I didn't really pre-move. But I'm gonna move real fast. That was not good. No! Oh, what's going on? He's gonna get a new queen. Five seconds. Now I'm in pre-move mode. I'm up on time. Am I able to flag him here? I am. That's the magic of the petrol. Now I can read your long message, Blitz. And it goes for more than 3 lines. Finally, I'm in middle school, so I had a lot of exams and stuff, but honestly, bro, you need a little practice. What's your rating, Blitz? I'm up for the challenge. That was a tough game. But what a comeback on the clock. I was down a lot of time. Five-minute game, no increment. I need to remember that. But now we have seen my dangerous flagging skills. Miss Holly wants to be friends. That's very nice. So we got a French exchange without me thinking about it, so I played another move than I usually do. Just because I wasn't thinking. I usually play c3 at some point instead of going knight there. It was at 1800 but never broke the 2000s. Yeah. Well, yeah, my rating here isn't anywhere close to that at the moment. I do have 1800 though on my personal account, non-streaming account. I guess I get to pay a bit more attention when playing without streaming, but or my level has just dropped. Feels bad. Well, the good thing about being distracted while streaming is that means there are people chatting, which of course is nice. So the worse my rating is, the more popular is my channel. So I hope my rating drops a lot. Right? That must be the conclusion. Can someone remind me every 20th second that I don't get increment? Because I remember it and then I play a move and next time I just think for way too long again. I need a constant reminder. I'm much better than my play. So I guess some of my play must be good then. as you're able to conclude with that. Just not the whole game through. Should I go here? Try to annoy this knight. The thing is, there's not that many squares he can go to with that knight, so it might actually be good. Where is he gonna go? Here he's dropping a pawn. I don't think there's any way he can stop me from just crashing his king side pawn structure. Okay, that's gonna win me a pawn, right? I'm from Norway. The Norwegian, like English accent, is known, at least in Norway, to not be so good. A lot of Norwegians talk with some pretty heavy, well, Norwegian accent. Okay, he's gonna go here. Maybe I want to stop that. Queen here, for instance. Do I want that to get rook here? I get a pretty passive bishop though. Maybe. Thanks for the follow, Blitz. That means a lot. Thanks. There are of course some discoveries here, but it doesn't seem to work right now. Let's try to make the bishop a bit more active. She can go here now, but there are no direct threats with it either. The birthplace of the champion. Exchange rooks. Yeah, it's a bit too late now though. But maybe I should have. Does this move work? Maybe not. Maybe not. Because of this move. But I'm starting to get a bit low on time. So let's get into full panic. Yeah. Yes, it's kind of amazing and odd that Norway can have a world champion in chess. There are like, I think there's a bit more than 1,000 people in Norway playing in chess clubs. Compared to, well, how many isn't it in Russia, for instance? So that's, the probability of that is pretty small. But it has somehow happened. And now he might just break 2,900. Do you guys think he will? He has played so good recently. A4. It works, but I thought go here, threaten, and as well now maybe that the queen was protecting, so I couldn't take back. Will Magnus break 2,900 this year? What do you guys think? He might not have time, really. Even if he keeps playing like he does now, it might not be enough to break 2,900 this year. I just need to play fast. Mm, I don't feel like there's much of a plan to find there. Should we take the draw? I kind of want to go for flagging, but it's a bit stupid to go for flagging when you're down by more than 30 seconds. Maybe we should just make peace. Yeah, let's take the draw. GG, Holly. I think that was a good game from, at least a decent game from us both, but I was just curious about this A4 situation. Was it here? I considered it. Because well, this of course works because I win the knight, but this move, I need to move the queen somewhere. And say I just go here for instance, then takes here and I can't take back. But do you see anything else here, Lita? Hello, Fighter Fam. Play 4-player. I'm not gonna play 4-player chess today, but I have scheduled 4-player chess later this month. And thanks for the follow, Fighter Fam. That means a lot. We could have a look at my schedule. So actually, last stream of this month, I'm gonna play 4-player chess. That's probably gonna become a disaster. Tomorrow, I'm gonna play Crazy House. That's gonna be an even larger disaster because I haven't played it in so long. But Blitz and Puzzle Rush today, so I guess we should do. Can I play in the 4-player chess? Yes, you can. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna play like teams or free for all, maybe a bit of both. But you can be my teammate or my opponent, of course. Anyone who wants can. So it's gonna be crazy, bro. Tomorrow, that's gonna be real crazy. I hope you will be here to like tell me the rules. I know basically the rules, but I'm not sure if there are any exceptions. Like you can put the pieces you capture back on the board. That's all I know. But if you mate the king, it's overright. You can't put your opponent's king back on the board as yours. And no, probably not. But maybe in Bug House when there's two boards, there might be something like that. I'm not sure. So, let's do one last Blitz game and then we will do some puzzle rushes in the end. Let's play another 3-minute game. Try not to make an opening blunder. And I'm not gonna play the Petro this time if I'm black, but I'm not. 6 p.m. Central European time. That's the same time as today's stream started. Right now the clock is 20:24 in my time zone. So it's 2.5 hours before now, tomorrow. That might be correct, Nitrous Gamer Twitch, but well, as you said it yourself, it's addictive, so it's a bit too late now. Now I spilled water, and I don't think it was because that move surprised me, but that move did surprise me. Because once again, I'm not paying attention. We need to protect the knight, but let's also not use all our time. This was annoying, and I'm using up all my time. Let's just do something. Resign and rematch. Yeah, but isn't it? I mean, it might be bad, but it's not resignable just yet, I would say. Also, what this day have shown is that this happens to me in every game today. So if I don't want to lose every game, I kind of need to just play these positions. Okay, let's go into super quick mode without thinking. Threatening to take here. I don't want to take here anyway, because then my knight is pinned with the queen behind it. This guy is terrible. Is that me or my opponent? Was the rook hanging? Both? If you say so. The free rook. Okay. The A rook? Or maybe before he moved the bishop out. That might be true. That's annoying. I'm gonna flag though. No flow in this game at all. Bad. What did I lose there? Just a piece. Summing up the day. Let's resign it. Okay, too bad. Not the best day. Some good games, I guess, but a lot of blunders and a lot of just not paying enough attention. Well, yeah, if I just blundered a rook, I guess it was bad. I'm not able to focus about position. Yeah, here. Take the rook. Take the rook. Twice he offered me the rook. But I didn't want the rook, apparently. No worries, Blitz. The way I have played today is just not acceptable. Maybe for some reason the puzzle rushes will be better. So my record is 25 on this account. My record on my other account is 28. But if we can beat 25, we should be very happy, especially at a day like today with such bad play in general. So let's just go start with some quick back rank mates, and maybe a mate here. Yes, this maybe, and this is a mate. This is a very simple mate. Here we have a back rank mate. Here we win a rook. and we have a mate next move, or at least almost next move. Here we have a mate in 1. What could we check here? I think that's it. There is certainly some tactics, maybe take here. And take here. Let's see, is it some kind of fork or something here? Oh, of course, there's just a free piece in the end. Here, it's also a free piece in the end. Could we trap the queen somehow, or are we just gonna take this one? Let's hope it is. Maybe check in the corner, or just... no, that's not mate. What about this move? That looks like the best way to go. Mate in 2. And now... should we win some material? Maybe just take that free bishop with a fork. This looks like it's gonna be a lot of tactics here. This move looks very powerful. Followed by this is probably mate. This is a windmill, but is this just mate? Almost. Almost. There it is. Windmill is, by the way, the coolest tactic in chess, I would say. Should we just take the bishop? I guess so. If you don't know what a windmill is, you should definitely check it out, because it's so awesome. Maybe here. My voice is starting to fail me again. I hope my throat will be better tomorrow. There should be some good tactics here. Maybe just go here, winning that piece. Here it is a free rook. He is close to mating us. Should we just go here to stop that? Yes. We have a very good chance at beating the record, but I guess it's not good that I saw that, because now I might get nervous. Are we gonna take here, threaten some back rank stuff, or is it something even more forcing? Wait, there's a free queen, but on the other hand it's not free because he takes back. So let's take here. Yes, it was. And now do we have a back rank? No, we don't, so we just take the queen. Black to move and mate. This is a nice one. We need 2 more to beat the record. Takes, takes, takes. That's just gonna be equal material in the end, so takes here maybe. Nah, let's just try it. Of course, this maybe. 1 more in 45 seconds and I still have 3 attempts, so I could just gamble. Should we just take here? No. Oh, I guess it was a check there. Should I check here? No. No, wait. Can I take it? I don't think so. No, come on. Check here. I don't see it. It was maybe here. Yes, we made it with 2 seconds to spare. Oh, I just gambled there. New record on this account, that is being said, but still, that was pretty good. But I felt it started very well, and then in the end I was kind of almost throwing it away, but it just happened. So I haven't been able to read what As being said, knights reached 20. Yeah, it started really well. Let's check out those two I failed at. You played Puzzle Rush 10 times. So I failed at this one. Yeah, I just took care, but maybe this move is even better. Should we go here or should we take it now? Should we check here? Just not that move. Maybe take here too. What's okay? Check. And now take here? No. I'm missing something here. Oh, now this. Yes, of course. Yeah, that was a good round of Puzzle Rush. And here I went down. I thought about this, I don't think it works. Oh, I just miscalculated something there, I think. Yeah, it's just a new queen. What was I thinking about? So this was the position, right? Oh no, that was not the move I considered. Yeah, I just thought, can I take... what? How do I analyze it? I thought, can I take here? And then I thought, the rook can't actually stop the pawn, but the king can. But actually, I just didn't consider even pushing the pawn. Which I find pretty odd. Why didn't I consider that? It's so basic to consider. Yeah, that was all in a panic there, because time was running down. We still have time to some more though. So let's once again collect all possible focus. Just relax and go. That's probably winning a rook, not more. Take here. That's a mate in one. That's gonna be a mate after a while. This is gonna result in a mate. Here we're gonna mate very quickly. Mate in two. That's a mate in two. Can we check here? That's a mate in two. Where's the mate here? It is actually winning a queen with a fork. What about this position? Is this winning a piece? I think so. Start not going as well as last time, but that's okay. Oh, is it something about here? Yeah. That's nice, winning the queen. White to play, probably just take here. That was kind of basic. Take the free piece. The rook is hanging, so maybe here. And take the queen. Take the piece. Okay, that's an odd puzzle. I don't feel like puzzles should just be take that hanging piece, because you just get confused. This is a mate in one. Did I push? Maybe knight here, winning the queen. And here, some of the same idea. Almost. Take here. Oh, the rook was protecting it, wasn't it? Blunderer. And here. What's going on here? Is it like going here or something like that? I don't see it. I'm just not gonna spend time on it. It's probably something really easy. I just don't see it. What's the mate here? Maybe go here. That's a double check. And it's actually mate, isn't it? Just mate in one. So that was not really much to consider. Take the piece. He's gonna take here, so maybe just take here first. Take. Or just take here immediately. Just take here. So just take here with something. No. Was it take with the bishop? We need to check that one out. 20, not so good, but okay. So yeah, I just took care because I just forgot this rook was protecting. What's the idea here? Rook to the side, threatening mate maybe. Free rook and mate. We get everything. And here I just didn't saw it, I went here, but idea was just something, if it takes I could maybe check with the queen. Oh, maybe it's this move. Yeah. Now I saw it immediately. And that's kind of why I don't want to like spend too much time on one puzzle, because if you just don't see it, you hardly suddenly see it. You need to spend so much time. But if you like look away and look at it later, it's just there immediately. You're just like walking into a maze of your own thoughts and can't find a way back to the start where it actually were pretty simple from. And here this was correct. Is it this? No. I thought maybe it was something like how can I just analyze it by myself? Like now I threaten here, but maybe not. If it takes. Yeah, I just thought maybe there's no way to protect this, but you can of course just move the bishop away. And that line wasn't even forced. But oh, of course it's just a fork. Context, yeah, I just didn't consider it. Yes, hello 6-bit Dan. How are you? One more. That's a mate in 1. This is a mate in 2. This is a mate in 1. Did we go here? Yes. Mate in 2. Winning a free rook. Mate in 2. What's the quickest mate to mate? I guess this is it. Mate in 4, actually. Do we check here? Is it mate? Check. Take king back. Maybe it's not. Why did it go there though? Should I go here now? I didn't see that was forced, but we can check it out afterwards if I remember. I guess I should just... No, I can't. Oh, of course. Take, so we can protect the other threat. Take. No, this move. Free piece. Now the queen is hanging. Take with the queen then. Simple as that. Give a check here, king here. Looks like a mate. Into this is a mate. That's a cool mate. Like a smothering mate 2.0. Free rook. Not going there at least. Or maybe we are. No, it's not working out. But here first takes. No. Oh, maybe we should just win the queens somehow. What's the idea? I feel like I'm so close to figuring it out, but I'm not. And now I'm just considering gambling because I'm spending way too much time. Let's just try something. This is no. Oh, the bishop was protecting. That was really unfortunate. I thought I had mate in 2 there. But I didn't look at the whole board, just half of it. Pin does not work because the rook is protected. I guess there's something about bishop here, but I might want to do this first. And now it's always check here when possible. Where's the finish? Knight here. That's it. This is not going to be a very good round, but no point in giving up. What's this one about? Not take with the bishop because the queen is hanging. Take with the rook. That's was the whole point, I guess. Learning not to take with a piece, protecting another piece. What's the point of checking here? It was no point. Oh, I had some dangerous pawns. Maybe I should have pushed them. I just didn't look at the pawns. Pawns aren't worth considering in Puzzle Rush. You don't have time. I'm good too, thanks, 6 feet down. Except I have kind of a sore throat, so I wasn't sure I was able to keep speaking for 3 hours. 3 hours, but it has gone pretty well. Yeah, bye Lita, if you haven't already gone. And thanks for loving my stream. Yeah, yeah, I'll send you a message, Lita, after the stream ends. Sounds cool. Yeah, that's good, Lita. But hope to see you around tomorrow too for the crazy house. I need your help if I'm gonna survive that one. We still have time for at least one more Puzzle Rush. So I should check out, of course, the 3 I failed at, but also it was one of the early ones which I said I wanted to check out, but I don't remember why, and it's kind of hard to find it now. If it even was in this one. Does anyone remember? I said we should check that out afterwards if I remember, or something like that. But I don't remember what the ID was. I guess I could just open them all. It wasn't one of the very first, I think. If I open the 10 first, it should be one of them. But I'm not even sure I remember when I see it. Bishop, Queen, Mate 1. Not the first one, if this is the first one. Because it was one I made correct, right? Mate in 4. Was it this one? This? I don't remember what I was gonna check though. If it was this one. No, not this one. Do you think it was before or after this? But I don't even remember anything. Bishop and queen on the left side. Okay, that is my bishop and queen, right? Yeah, it's this one, now I remember. Because if we just go to the analysis board. Because what happened was this. Which I agree is probably gonna be mate. But what's going on if this move happens? Maybe just going here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's fine. I just felt it was a bit unnecessary by him to go here where I can give a new check. But it's, I mean, it's the same, just the pieces being on the opposite squares. And which ones did I fail at? It was, yeah, it was these 3 last ones I have open. Thank you, 6feet10. Yeah, this one. So my ID was, if I go here, I saw it didn't work out, but I thought this was almost mate. But when I think about it, he can also just take my bishop. I thought this was the only square around, and I thought about doing it in the other opposite direction. That seems to be the solution, actually. Right, I guess this was it. For some reason I concluded it couldn't be that, but most likely I just thought wrong somehow. And then I failed at this one. Yeah, I just took care immediately because I just didn't pay attention. So I guess, or maybe not, what's the solution? It's probably taking here. And we threaten this mate in 2 again. I don't think that's able to stop while saving the queen. And finally this one. Yeah, I just checked, but I guess maybe pushing a pawn. Yeah. I just ignored the pawns completely. Okay, one last puzzle rush of the day. Let's make it a good one. Back rank mate. 3 queen. Let's say we are black. Push. Unstoppable pawn. Is this mate? Yes, it is. This is a mate in 1. Can we take here? I shouldn't think for so long. That's just a mate. Here, do we have something cool going on? Maybe just checking here. Free piece, mate. Mate in 1. Back rank mate in a while. Mate in a while. That's a new way to evaluate a position. This is mate in 2. Let's see, we are black. The main problem is figuring out which side I am sometimes. Maybe go here. 3 rook, 3 piece. Is it even more? Because if the idea now is to trade queens, that's stupid. 3 pawn. I felt like the tactic was over there, but maybe not. That's gonna be a mate in the end. Should be some tactics here. But there are so many tempting moves, maybe queen here. That's a piece. And what is the best move here? Maybe take here, no, maybe here. Yeah, that's very simple. And white to win a bishop. And 3 piece. Didn't see the back rank issue, but it wasn't a real issue, so that's fine. Take here. Take here. Can we trap the queen? I'm just gonna guess that's a trapped queen, and it was. We should be able to mate this white king somehow. Not really sure how though, maybe just go here. And now we can win the queen, so no mate after all, but winning a queen is almost as good. Except for that one game earlier today, where I lost being queen up. Here is a... yes, that's a good queen sack. Oh, we are checked. Luckily, you don't get it wrong just because you missed you were in check and did an illegal move. What's the best move here? Is it something like rook here? Not sure. It was. And then just sack? Yeah. No, I just moved way too quick there. So I don't have any more mistakes I can make. But no. Forgot he protected it. Thought I won a piece. 22, but we beat the record today with 26. Yeah, that's a good idea, 6 feet down. And I had thought about it, but I thought maybe I need to get a bit more viewers first, because I don't think it's that cool to play a tournament with 4 people, for instance. But of course I could just make it now. I'm not sure how I do it, but it can't be that hard. So if you check out my stream tomorrow, I'm gonna try to have a club done. But I don't think I'm gonna host any tournaments soon. Did I fail at this one? Now it seems really natural just to take here. Maybe that's what I did too. I don't remember this puzzle. I can take here. I don't remember what I did. Oh, yeah, it was the one I found the first move. The thing is, I could win one more piece by trading queens first. Yeah, that makes sense. This one I just moved way too fast. I just took care thinking that's a mate, but it's not a mate. But if I go here, it's gonna be mate next. This was the last one. I just went here because I thought I was winning this one, but it's not because it's protected. However, it was the right theme. I guess that's gonna be it for today. So thank you for watching. It was not the stream with the best. Let's just see. With the best play, but at least we beat the Puzzle Rush record and we got some wins, which of course is pretty nice. So tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time, we are gonna do some some crazy house, which I don't know very much about, but probably gonna be fun. I hope my voice is better then. So I'll make a club at chess.com and I can just end showing the schedule. But as I said, crazy house tomorrow. So thanks for watching. If you like my stream, please consider following me. That would mean a lot. I'm gonna raid Chessbra, which I saw was online. So bye. Soon.